Welcome to Conversations. I'm your host, Mel McKay. On today's program, I'm joined by Erie Mills from the Livermore Valley Opera, Liz Rosinski from the Alameda County Fair, Dr. Kim Curtis from Goodness Village, and joining me right now is Nancy Hernandez from Bike East Bay. Thanks for being here, Nancy.
Thanks for having me, Mel.
So riding a bike on a roadway takes a lot of skill. Tell us a little bit about Bike East Bay and what are your priorities of your organization, at least the top ones to start.
Yeah, so we're a nonprofit organization. We serve the East Bay, Alameda, and Contra Costa counties. We've been around for a while, since 1972. And our top priorities are education, advocacy, and bringing the community together through bike community events.
I love it. Biking is so important. It can be an activity. It can be a great mode of transportation, especially when we're going through such high gas prices. How do you partner with Dublin, Livermore, and Pleasanton to make our streets safer for everyone, the bike riders, the pedestrians, all of us?
So we've been fortunate to be working with Dublin in the Tri-Valley area through, actually for a number of years now, through free bike education classes in the community. We just had one this past weekend, 2-hour classroom workshop. We have some more coming up. And so we work to bring together free education to the community, and also we work together for infrastructure changes as well.
Awesome. Okay, so we like education. That's important to continue our education as we go through life. How do you work with the community to educate them about bike safety specifically? And what age group are you gearing that education towards?
Yeah, so Bike East Bay has an education program. It's one of the largest in the country, actually, and it's all free to the public. All of our classes are free. And so we work with all age groups from youth, 5 to 12 years old, all the way to, adults, learning to ride for the first time, learning to get more practice on the road. We have a 5.5-hour workshop that teaches people how to feel comfortable on the road, riding alongside cars, group practice, on-bike skill maneuvers. And so we have a good range of classes designed to serve all experience levels.
Excellent. I guess there are quite a few adults out there that never learned to ride bikes as a child. So you're giving them whole new wings. Riding a bike is one of the joys of life.
We have an adult learn to ride almost, every month.
I love that so much. So what are some of the topics? And is there a charge for the classes that you provide?
So all of our classes are free to provide. They're not free to put on, but they're free for the public. And so our topics range from, adult and teen learn to ride for, older riders to 1-hour workshops, classroom workshops like bike commuting basics, fix a flat, hands-on workshop. Bike camping in the East Bay has been one of our more popular classes recently.
Fun.
And more deep dives. We have a 2-hour urban cycling workshop, rules of the road. I'm always happy when there's people giving up their weekend to attend one of those classes. And then, as I just mentioned, our 5.5-hour road skills class, and that's also a deep dive into just getting more comfortable on the bike and riding alongside cars.
That's scary. Like I've never taken it on the actual road, and I'm not as confident as I was when I was a kid because I took so much time off from riding a bicycle. I think I need to join one of your classes and get really good on my bike again.
Well, we do have some more coming up for the Tri-Valley, so.
How do people find out about the classes, and how would I or one of our listeners sign up for those classes?
Yeah, so all of our classes are listed on our website at bikeeastbay.org. If you go to our education section, they'll be there. If you go to our calendar of events, they'll be there too. So you can find them there.
Okay. All right, so we would be remiss if we didn't bring up the latest evolution in bikes, which is the e-bikes, the electric bikes. Those things can be fun, but they go really fast, and therefore that provides a whole new level of potential accidents and dangers that could happen for the rider and those riding. What are some of the regulations we should know about when it comes to e-bikes, Nancy?
Yeah, e-bikes have been getting a lot of attention recently. They're a really fast-growing, surge and introducing new population to cycling. And as far as regulations, For youth, I think it's important to mention, there's the recent e-bike, controversy, and if you're a parent buying an e-bike for your child, you should make sure that what you're actually buying is an e-bike and not an e-moto.
Thank you.
That's
a big distinction.
Right, and so on our website we give more information about what exactly an e-bike is, what separates that from an e-moto, and it's important to know that in California there's 3 different classes of e-bikes, and for youth, if the fastest e-bike goes 28 miles an hour. Anything above that is not an e-bike, it's an e-moto.
We have so much to learn about bikes, and I am so glad that Bike East Bay is here. Shout out for May being Bike Month. We want to make sure you get volunteers, donations, whatever you need to help you fund this, and of course get people signed up for these classes. Where do our viewers go to learn more about Bike East Bay?
Yeah, bikeeastbay.org.
Perfect.
And there's the calendar of events, there's volunteer opportunities, Bike to Wherever Day is coming up in May.
Awesome.
And so there's a lot going on. If you're looking to, join a bike ride, a group ride, a class, May is the time to do it.
I'm definitely going to Bike East Bay after the show. Thanks, Nancy. I appreciate you being on the show.
Thanks, Mel.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, Erie Mills from the Livermore Valley Opera is going to be joining me. Stay with us. Welcome back to Conversations. I'm your host, Mel McKay. You don't have to go far to experience the beauty, drama, and comedy of opera. Joining me now is Livermore Valley Opera's artistic director, Erie Mills, to tell us more. Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Just off camera, we were chatting about the last production I saw. All right, back to work. Tell us a little about Livermore Valley Opera. What's your mission? And when and where were you founded? We want the 411.
Let's see. They were founded in about 92.
Okay.
First production was 93.
Oh, wow.
So next season we are celebrating our 35th anniversary.
Snaps.
Our mission, I had to look this one up because we've changed it over the years. We want to produce the most professional, world-class opera we can to enrich the community, the whole community, and we foster professional young singers, not always so young, but singers, and we have a very vibrant education and community enhancement, enrichment, engagement, whatever you want to call it.
Opera really is for everybody. If
It
you give
is.
it, it's
It is.
such a wonderful medium.
Well, the kids, I mean, it's always interesting to go to the elementary
Yeah, how's
school
that
program.
sell?
Well, we don't have to sell it because we get grant money for it. So but I mean, it's very interesting to see the kids watching the opera and the questions they ask afterwards, because they're very engaged.
Yeah.
They're quiet. They want to be. They laugh when they're supposed to laugh, and they think. But it's very interesting. And I always say to people, we've spoken to the Rotary Club and other clubs, and I always say to people, when I hear somebody say, "Oh, I hate opera," and then I go, "Well, how many have you seen?" And they go, "Well, I haven't been, but I know I would hate it." And I want to say, "I'm sorry, that's really an unacceptable answer. You can hate it after you've seen one.
There you go.
But you shouldn't hate it before you go." And I did have a Rotarian once come up to me, and she said, "That makes a lot of sense, and I'm going to go."
Changing minds.
Well, and she came up to me at the intermission, and I recognized her. She said, "You probably don't remember me." I said, "Oh, I do. You're a Rotarian." And she said, "Yes." And she said, "I am really enjoying this." And I said, "See, got to give it a chance."
Changing
But
lives.
it's the art form that encompasses everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah,
And
it does.
It's, it has something for everybody. And that's why it's so expensive, but it's also, the dance, the orchestra, the scenery, the lighting, it's just everything. Big chorus.
Yeah,
small
absolutely.
chorus. It doesn't matter.
It's not a simple production to put on. The last one I saw was your final production of Mice and Men at Bankhead.
Well,
and
that was one of our
Chef's
highlights.
Kiss.
Yeah.
Oh,
was
excellent.
the highlight. Yeah.
Well, as you're celebrating 35 years, we want to talk about opera in the heart of wine country. Let's talk about Opera in the Vineyard
Yep.
before we have to say goodbye.
Well, that is almost, Opera in the Vineyard is almost as old as the opera itself.
Wow.
They started, I think, about 30 years ago. And what it is a big picnic. And we are doing these events, we do two. It'll be June 28th and August, what is it, 18th, I think, 16th, something like that. Anyway, it's Sunday. And you bring your food. You sit at tables. You can either order a table or order two, and we'll put you at a table. It's a lot of fun. And you bring your food. We buy the wine from the winery. It's Garay Winery is where we're performing. And it's beautiful out there. And they have a little stage, and we have 4 singers. And people say Opera in the Vineyard. Well, we start out usually with some opera, but then we go to musical theater. There's Gilbert and Sullivan. There are duets. There are quartets. There are lighter fare. And it's just a great afternoon, you know, because people have a great time.
Like it.
It is. And we have a lot of people that attend those events that never come to the opera. And I keep thinking, well, you really should, because you'll see some of these people in an operatic setting. But they have a good time. It's a real community event. It's a fundraiser for us, of course, but it is really fun. Big picnic.
I love it.
300
it
people
amazing.
at a picnic.
So time flies when we're chatting opera, but just a couple of things for our viewers to think about opera online. When you go to these amazing events, you are helping fund further productions. Donations, volunteers, all of that, all those informations can be found on your website, which is?
lvopera.com.
What excellent.
Yeah.
lvopera.com.
Yes.
Erie, it has been a pleasure. Thank you for giving us a sneak peek into everything you do to put on these big productions.
Thank you, and come to the 35th season.
Yes,
it's gonna
please.
Be great.
Let's celebrate together.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being here, Erie, and telling us all about Livermore Valley Opera. We're going to take a short break. Stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back. As the saying goes, it takes a village. Established in 2020, Goodness Village, located in Livermore, is a nonprofit 501c3 that provides housing and more. Here to tell us all about it is Dr. Kim Curtis, Executive Director for Goodness Village. Welcome back, Kim.
Thank you so much for having me.
So good to see you. Tell us about your mission and what Goodness Village does to help formerly unhoused individuals.
Sure. So Goodness Village has been around almost 5 years now. We are right along 580 next to the outlets. You can kind of see us tucked back there behind the red buildings of Crosswinds Church. And there are 28 tiny homes, and they provide housing and 24-hour supportive services with a vocational program and a wellness team for our folks that are transitioning out of homelessness from the Tri-Valley. So they all are from here. They lived on the streets here and in the encampments here.
Oh, thank you so much. Healing and thriving are definitely objectives that are important in your world. What's been your success rate so far, and what does the future look like for the village?
So our success looks different than what people imagine the success to be, right? The world thinks that we're getting them ready to transition and live somewhere else. And for us, our success is our neighbors building roots and becoming well and stable with their mental health or their physical health or both, depending on their stages, and staying with us. Staying with us is important because we don't want them to enter homelessness again. So for us, we've had 6 people pass away at the village, and that sounds like not a success, but they passed away with us, with a loving, caring family. In a home.
In their home.
And they were found immediately, rather than in a tent or down by the creek by themselves, alone and uncared for. And that we've also had people reconnect with family members and move on in that way. I mean, we have a bunch of people waiting on waiting lists for apartments that don't have the support around it like we do, but they're ready to go.
I love it. I love it. So even though you're a non-religious endeavor, Goodness Village is, you do have a partnership with Crosswinds Church. How does that work?
We do. Crosswinds Church is the one that brought the houses in and came and found me inside Santa Rita Jail doing forensic mental health and said, hey, we have these houses, but we don't really know how to provide the services. what would you do? And then I went over and helped create program for our folks transitioning out of homelessness. We do pay rent to Crossroads Church for the land. The neighbors that live at the village, they pay a percentage of their income, and then we pay a percentage of the program to Crossroads Church for the land. We are non-religious, so that means every religion can participate in the village, and our neighbors can be of any religion or of non-religion and still receive food, clothing, shelter, and be safe inside a home.
Thank you. We appreciate that. So what's your relationship like with local government? Do you get funding? How does that work?
We do have local government funding from all 3 cities. We're working on a county grant, which would be lovely. We have had state and federal dollars in the past, luckily, I guess. We didn't have it when everything fell out with the government funding, and we had a lot of private donors, big corporations, the local hospitals all contribute into our funding.
We do have a great, great community.
We have a fabulous community.
So you've got a big celebration coming up in June, your 5th annual fundraiser. Tell us how our viewers can attend and how some of our viewers might want to sponsor the event.
Oh, we would love some sponsorship. We would also love some raffle prize donations. We love that, right? We want our guests to join us at the fundraiser to see these baskets and these live auctions and just engage with their dollars into the fundraiser and into our community. It is going to be on June 20th. We normally, the last 4 years, we've been in Pleasanton, but this year we're going to go visit our Livermore neighborhood. And we're going to be at Roberts Livermore Community Center. And that is, again, June 20th. Sponsorships and tickets and everything is available online. You can go to gvlivermore.org and find all your information there.
Excellent work. Very excited about that. Also, go to that same website so we can you can find out about volunteering with Goodness Village and, of course, donations. Every 501c3 needs them. Whether you have state funding or not, it costs a lot. So please visit the website to learn about volunteers and donations. And the website one more time, please.
gvlivermore.org.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Dr. Kim,
Thank
for being
you.
here. And tell us all about Goodness Village. I wish you tons of success.
Thank you so much.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, Liz Rosinski is going to join us with an update from the Alameda County Fair. We're back. Recently, I had an opportunity to speak with Liz Rosinski, who gave me an update about this year's Alameda County Fair. Let's go to that interview now. Welcome, Liz Rosinski, to the show today. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me, Mel.
Well, it's time to celebrate summer, and a great name for this year's fair. Give us the overview of what we can expect at this year's Alameda County Fair.
Yep, so the fair is back. Like you said, Celebrate Summer is our theme. We're going to be at the fairgrounds June 19th through July 12th, Wednesdays through Sundays, noon to 11 p.m. And we've got all your fair favorites are going to be back. We're celebrating the 250th anniversary of the United States this year. So everything's going to be red, white, and blue, very Americana vibe. We're really excited. We have a special memorial happening. It's a 9/11 memorial. And so we're actually going to have pieces from the Twin Towers structure there. It's going to be on display throughout the whole fair. So just kind of another way to honor America. So we're excited to have that. And of course, you know, like I said, all the fair favorites, all the animals and the rides and the food and the games.
Everything we live for every single year. Now, what's so amazing, but not when you really think about it, of course you're the largest event in Alameda County and you reach nearly 500,000 guests every single year. The fair's that big. But what do you think contributes to that continued success?
Well, like you said, we're the largest and longest running fair in Northern California. So I think really the overall experience people have at the fair, there's so much to do and see. You almost can't do it in one day.
It's true.
So,
I've tried.
Yeah. So I think people know when they come to the fair, there's a certain experience they get, and we really pride ourselves in excellence and offering the best. And plus, it's a tradition,
Yeah,
right? I mean, I
exactly.
know, like, I've gone with my kids since they were babies, and they're bigger now, and so you kind of have those memories, and it's one of those things that sort of brings the community together.
Absolutely, absolutely. Really does kick off summer.
Yeah, yeah.
So outside of the 9/11 memorial that we're going to have this year, what else is new at this year's fair?
So we're going to have, we've brought back some new action sports. They were really big last year.
those
They were
were
super
fun.
popular. Yeah, so we're doing Demolition Derby. We haven't had Demolition Derby since, I think, pre-COVID. So we're going to have that our opening weekend, June 20th and 21st. Then we're going to have monster trucks. We're going to have arena cross, tractor pulls. We're also going to have a ton of great concerts. So lots of new fun concerts for the Big O Tires concert series.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you brought us there. We got to just go
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
The musical artists that will be performing, how many? Can we say any of the names yet?
We can say a few of
Okay.
them. Yes, so we know, I don't know if you've heard of Boys to Men, the Beach Boys, Flo Rida.
What?
Flo Rida's coming, Lone Star,
Liz.
Gene Simmons.
What?
Yeah, so we've got concerts every day except for 4th of July, but on 4th of July, we have a fireworks spectacular show.
Oh, yes.
So we haven't had fireworks on 4th of July at the fair in several years. We're in the spirit of that 250th anniversary.
glad.
We're bringing them back that day. But there's a concert every day. Bleacher seating is free with paid admission.
Like you're reading my mind. I'm going to ask you
Yeah.
about the cost.
But a lot of people, if you're a big fan, you want to be up
Yeah.
front, you want to have a floor or a club seat. So those are advance purchase. Can run anywhere from 17 to mid 60s for our big names.
Yeah.
But if you get it, we recommend getting them early because every year we'll have a concert that sells out.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. Well, with the artist you just mentioned, damn girl. Where will the viewers go to find the full schedule once we've officially released it?
AlamedaCountyFair.com. That's where you'll find schedules, tickets, everything you need, AlamedaCountyFair.com.
Perfect. Let's talk about the crazy and unique types of foods.
There's going to be a lot of them.
What am I going to be sampling this year?
Well, we've got over 100 food and beverage booths. So everything under the sun. We're bringing back the Foodie's Choice Awards this
good.
year, which were really popular. It'll be our 3rd year. And it's kind of a fun way for our vendors to create wacky new things, and then the public can vote on them. They can scan a QR code at the booth, and then we'll announce the winner before the fair ends. So we have a Spam Wonton Taco this year. We have a pickled corn dog. We have an Elvis Presley sandwich.
Oh, yes.
Peanut butter, banana, and bacon.
Oh, damn.
gotta try it.
The king lived good.
Yes, gotta try it.
He did. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. I always save up extra calories for
Yeah.
the week of the fair.
And we have $3 fair food bites.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we have those, I believe it's every Thursday, and before 5 p.m. you can visit almost any one of our food booths, and $3, get a little sample size, and it's a great way to kind of get a few things,
Yeah.
and then it doesn't break the bank.
Oh, so smart. So there's so many details about this year's fair, and we haven't been able to get in all of them, but where do we go to find out all the information and, of course, buy our tickets?
Yes, so definitely go to AlamedaCountyFair.com. You can follow us on social media as well. We do different concert announcements
Yeah.
and announcements about different deal days that we have coming up. We're doing different drives with some community partners, so people should check that out because it's a great way to get discounted or even free admission on those days.
Love it. Thanks so much, Liz, for joining me and telling me all things 2026 Alameda County Fair. Can't wait.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mel.
See you at the fair.
See you at the fair.
And that'll do it for this edition of Conversations. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. If you did, please visit us at facebook.com/tv30.org and click that like button. From all of us here at Conversations, I'm Mel McKay. Thanks for joining us.
your lungs.
We are proud of you for quitting smoking, but you still may be at risk for lung cancer.
A routine cancer scan can detect it early.
Learn more at savebythescan.org.